Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Pa Hitro say he need to let Edo people know say no judge or court don remove Asue Ighodalo name from the people wey dey contest for election wey wan happen for Edo State. Make I leave you, make you hear from Pa Hitro the message wey break come today.
If just because it's just because Asue Ighodalo is somebody who respect laws, who do things in a normal way or in normal procedures, that case is not supposed to be even be contested or even go to be appealed. But we are doing it to clean every stain in the process of PDP governorship election. You understand? That's why we are going to contest it. You understand? Normally, he has no base to contest. No base of contesting it because it's baseless. You understand? So please don't wish me well. We know that it's well already with us. Our candidate remains Asue Ighodalo. For those of you who are still doubting, ease your mind. Eat good food. Drink cold beer. If you like, drink a wine, cold wine. Relax. Eat the best food. Go ready. Go out to campaign. Continue campaigning for him. On the day of election, you will see him there being sworn in the Osadebe Avenue. This is not joke. We will all be there to celebrate together. So don't be afraid. So because if you see what this man said just now, Petro said, he said he thought most of these men that was gallivanting in television and showing off their faces. Even the senior advocate, a former attorney general, came out to say he was shocked what the journalists and news houses were all carrying. That sometimes they don't know what is going on. There was no nullifications of the primaries. There was no disqualification of Asue Ighodalo. So please stop giving me these prayers. I have my prayers already with me, and God has answered already.
Follow me just to the promised land. It's Asue Ighodalo, he's sure for us. Forward ever, prosper. We know the Toba.
Awawa.
So you go vote for PDP. Oh yes, PDP. Oh yes.
Share the video before I answer my friend this morning. I be no one make talk about this issue, but I think I need to answer them this morning. It is good we have to answer them. Good morning, everybody. Please, as I play this video, share this video, let people come and watch us. Although I don't say they watch on later because I'm coming out in a very odd mood. Let's dance first. Do you hear? Let's move ahead because we know they waste time. I dey play this music. I want beg una something. Make una try, make una share the video. You know, you share this broadcast, people will know we are here. I know the time is odd. This period is not for people where how do I call it? If you are doing the regular work, you're not supposed to be at home by now. I know you'll be at home, but like we do shift work, you know, we can be at home at the most odd period. Okay. So I just want to drop this very few ones to my brother Eli because every day this man they always say attack. Although I wish him well, he's a very educated politician or somebody who is very how do I call it? He's well informed and he managed himself very well. It's not like some of those ones who think how do I call it? The issue we are doing or what we are doing is do or die. That you must always insult people and abuse people online and as if we are at war. I mentioned one thing one day here that I have a friend. I call him a friend, but he's a junior friend, but he's a friend. He's heavy supporters of Kabaka's group, you know. They are related. He's even related to but we are on different line. Even the only day he converted, they will give him cap. After that day, he said he did another camp again before he will remain in our camp. We challenge each other. He answers me here every time, but we are not enemies. I don't know why other people always come out every day here to always insult each other. This is political issues, okay? If you want me to be in your side, give me something that will make me to come to your side. Convince me of why I must come to your side. Carry me along like others are carrying me along. Just as I try to carry you along too. If we are in a competition, if you'll be able to give me enough reasons for why I should be in your camp, I will also come out and tell you, this is the reason, this is what I discovered. I have changed my mind because I don't take money from anybody. So I can be able to, I can decide to put on APC or put on a LP or whatever. But the only party I cannot put their cap on today now, that is ruler totally, except I'm no longer breathing again, is APC. Not because of the party, because of the candidate they presented as the leader or who was going to hold the mantle in Edo State. Okay, so please, I beg you all to share this video, please. This is the only thing I ask you to do, is to share. I want to tell you, I'm here to answer my brother, Elite Osas Aren. I don't even know the Aren family you are. Aren family I know very much when I was growing up. He lives in Talk Cemetery. Late now, he was a Catholic man, has many children, and he lives in Talk Cemetery, right? He was an inspector for education. He was an educationist, you know, those days. He and Unaise, Unaise and himself will live with Agarua, who was a chartered accountant in Talk Cemetery. These are the families that I reflect back my mind when I hear that word Aaron. So I don't know whether you are from that family. If you are from that family, you should be their his grandson, I believe so. Not direct child, because with your age, I don't think you are the direct child of Aaron, because he died more than 40 years ago. Okay. Anyway, more than 30 years ago or 40 years ago, I'm very bad. I've already left the Talk Cemetery before he died, you know. Anyway. So let's go back to the issue. Once more again, please, if you want to be with us today, I'm only answering because I did a video some few weeks ago. First, let us hear this music for the last time, please. Let's hear it for the last time, please. Don't be annoyed.
If you not be men we sabi, you not go vote any other person. You not go vote. If you not be PDP, you not go vote.
Because I know the ballot, not because of the party.
Asue Ighodalo man we sabi. You got better of them all. Now him go lead us to the promised land. Asue Ighodalo for governor. Ogie na correct man we sabi.
Share the video, let's start. This low connection, I rebuke you in Jesus' name. I go change this connection now. This one, voila. They get to you for internet, they give me slow connection. Oh yes. 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 Yes. The only help I need is to share the video, please. Only help I need is to share the video. The time is very bad, we know. But there are people who do night work too, who do afternoon work too. They will watch. Some people used to use earpiece to listen to my talk every time. One day I go dance for now, one day. Now this is how I dance. Thank you. So let's go straight. I read an article written by my friend Elite Osas Aren. We always attack each other on this Facebook, but I'm not here alone because of you. You alone, I mean. But I just want to use you as a stepping stone to send a message across those who are still basing their belief and their thoughts on the pronunciation of the Justice Ekpo the other day, that they said the PDP. I'm coming, please. I'm suffocating. Why did they off this? I don't understand this woman. Eh? No, okay. Sorry about that, friend. I wanted on ventilation, because this place is suffocating. So, why am I saying so? People still base, because even news the journals do election primaries, PDP has been void, has been cancelled, has been disqualified as a candidate of PDP, primaries nullified, a lot of titles. And I see Philip Shaibu. I was very surprised with Tommy Kimi. But I believe these people, they say they went to Uniben, they are educated, Even when you know that you are very correct, there are some issues, you have some reservations, and get to understand things first before you come out in a platform or in a public domain to start expressing your thoughts or your view, I'm coming. Let me see. Hold on. On those Afune group. There are so many people that I will talk about here today. Okay. When I mentioned that issue, I said, look, it is true that the judge pronounced that 381 people were excluded from the primaries, right? I just want us to understand the concept of what I'm trying to explain here, That it is also true that he believed that what the proof that they brought was significant and was reasonable to him. And for that simple reason, he believed that they were segregated from being part of the exercise, right? Okay. With all due respect, but we know that thing was just to cost us a delay and try to distract the campaign team from doing what they're supposed to be doing. Justice Eko knows exactly what is going on, because another section in the law says that, and if you are going to sue me or sue any organization or sue any process, you must be a candidate or someone that issue is directly affected. How? What do I mean? These 381 candidates are not 381 delegates. Oh my God. Please come and check who's in the door. Sorry, please. Who? Tell her not to ring that bell again. If she call me, tell her not to ring the bell again. Always call. So, anytime, because these people, they distract me sometimes when they ring this bell like this, like mad people, you understand? So, what happened was that if you are not in ballot contesting for a position, that's what the law says. You don't have right to sue or to, I don't know how to explain this. Everybody knows what I'm trying to drag out, you understand? So these 381 represented by 3 persons who went to court have no right, justification rights, not even the moral right they have for crying out for justice, because they were disenfranchised according to them. Okay, but that does not have anything to do with the nomination or the election that was won with 580 something votes in that primaries, because who was supposed to go to court and sue the process and sue the issue was busy doing a second rally, second election in his compound. Mama, let's say, please always call, please. Okay. So every time he was busy doing his campaign in his house, carry out process in his own house that he is the authenticated candidate, right? Wasting all his energy and time instead of facing the reality. Who's calling me this phone? Should be this person. Oh God. Please don't call me, please. Call me on WhatsApp on the other phone, okay? Don't even know who's calling me. Sorry, I have to find out. Okay, it was dropped. Please, oh my God. I can't understand who is trying to do this nonsense to me. So I don't want to off this life. I don't want to off this life. Please stop calling me on this line. Stop calling me on this line, please. My WhatsApp is here. Call my WhatsApp. And this phone, if I remove it now, I cannot be able to. Hold on, please. Let me see how to block this person. You see Nigerians, eh? You call somebody continuously and he repeats to pick your call. You continue repeating it again as if I will not see the missed call. You see what we are saying? And they live in Europe. Most of these people, they live in Europe for 20 years, 15 years, 16 years. When you call somebody, you know he's not in a position to pick your call. Anyway, let me go ahead before they start distracting me. So, instead of able to go straight to court and file a case that he has been differentiated or the process has been truncated or whatever, he was busy doing something else in his own personal house in GRA at Ihamande. Now, the fact is that, let's assume they are right, they won. But the law in Nigerian constitution says that, even the PDP law says that, if you are not involved or your name is on in a ballot in that process, you have no moral rights, legal rights to sue or to even go to court. For that simple reason, the judgment the judge gave is correct because they were differentiated according to the judge, and they said they're supposed not to have done so, but does not stop the process because the person that went to court has no justification right to go for that case. My friend Aaron, I'm only letting you know today now because you wrote in your write-up there, you said you will be happy, you pray that since we are going to an appeal, the appeal come out well for us. You see, listen to Pedro. Pedro spoke about this issue. He spoke about this issue a few days ago. Hold on. I'm coming.
On February 27th,
I'm coming.
2024, at the summit of Bermuda Stadium, will be joined by the Dep.
Okay. Hold on.
Thank you so much for coming on the program.
Just listen.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey, for
This is Pedro explaining the situation.
Absolutely. Give us a sense of what is going on in Benin City and within the party. I'm sure we've seen the statement and the release of the PDP, but maybe you can give us an overview of how you are condensing all of this.
In fact, I want to start by saying I want to thank you, Jeffrey.
Please just listen, those who are still doubting.
For bringing Wahab Shitu, senior advocate of Nigeria, a most learned CEO, and he has just told you exactly what. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm in the studio.
Yes. What he just told you is very simple. That what has happened has little or no precedence in law.
You hear?
So what the pronouncement was, and when I hear they say it was the judgment nullified the primaries, absolutely not. That's a fallacy. So because section 8414, he has already cited it by the Supreme Court based on the Osage Inorama and others in 2022 had actually stated clearly that delegates have no locus to challenge the outcome.
Delegates have no locus.
But not stopping
I mean that they have no rights.
Are these persons that is talking about Kevin Mohammed, Okoduwa, and Osage?
Okay.
They were not even delegates because they are challenging the Congress that led to the selection of the delegates. And when you even look at it from a sheer arithmetic point of view, 378 of them
78 were differentiated.
Meanwhile, in an election that was won, in a primary
500.
election that was won by 577 votes by Asue Ighodalo, if you even put it together based on extant and precedence of judgments by the Supreme Court of Nigeria, it is of no effect whatsoever.
I will explain that later to you guys. Okay.
I felt a little sad that I saw some videos of men who are supposedly intelligent men I thought prior to now, dancing. And I said, oh,
that is the Kimi and Ajaibu.
Nothing. I will quote Shakespeare. Shakespeare says clearly, that is like a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, and signifying nothing. Now, as a lawyer, I want to state this clearly. I, Dr. Pedro Obaseki, I am even wondering whether it's even necessary to even appeal the judgment.
Did you hear?
Because it's absolutely of no consequence. What was displayed there by this, I won't even call it judgment, the pronouncement made by Justice Ian Eko. Thank God I'm not a practicing lawyer who will go to his court tomorrow. You know, borders, you know, Oga Shitu was a little careful. Borders on something close to judicial rascality. Because
Judiciary rascality.
in this same case, in law, we call it res judicata. In this same case, filed by someone who might have been a participant in the process, I'm talking about Hadiza Umoru, who had collected forms actually to contest. On February 19th, filed a case on the same list of delegates and filed it at the court of the Justice Ian Eko. And I want to quote him. I wrote what he said down. He said that the plaintiffs, those who had the locus to challenge these primaries, did not establish whether or not they have been affected by the decisions of the party to hold the primary stores and
This was the first case this man did before.
In this case that has just happened, what he declared is very simple. I will read what he said.
Okay.
Do you have the certified true copy of the case?
No.
Oh, I don't have the certified true copy. I only have a line I read on your website.
Okay.
You get my point? And he says that he thinks that the argument of the plaintiffs met its merit. But there was no declaration, neither was there an enforceable pronouncement that I, based on XYZ, I hereby nullify. And so,
okay. So that we're clear, Mr. Obaseki, since I don't have
okay. So let me just explain what he said today. The plaintiff means that those who went to court against this primaries of the PDP, right? So my brother Osas, if just because it's just because Asue Ighodalo is somebody who respects laws, who do things in a normal way or in normal procedures, that case is not supposed to even be contested or even go to the appeal. But we are doing it to clean every stain in the process of PDP governorship election. You understand? That's why we are going to contest it. You understand? Normally, you have no base to contest. No base of contesting it because it's baseless. You understand? So please, don't wish me well. We know that it's well already with us. Our candidate remains Asue Ighodalo. For those of you who are still doubting, ease your mind. Eat good food. Drink cold beer. If you like, drink wine, cold wine. Relax. Eat the best food. Go ready. Go out to campaign. Continue campaigning for him. On the day of election, you will see him there being sworn in the Sadebe Avenue. This is not joke. We will all be there to celebrate together. So don't be afraid. So because if you see what this man said just now, Petro said, he said he thought most of these men that was gallivanting in television and showing off their faces. Even the senior advocate, a former attorney general, came out to say he was shocked what the journalists and news houses were all carrying. That sometimes they don't know what is going on. There was no nullifications of the primaries. There was no disqualification of Asue Ighodalo. So please stop giving me these prayers. I have my prayers already with me, and God has answered already. I won't stay too long online today. I just came in here to express to you that your write-up is baseless, to just as the judge issue is also baseless. Asue Ighodalo ogie remains in the ballot of PDP. Those three plaintiffs' issues were just there to hear their name in newspaper. We are not shaking. We are not afraid. We have nothing to be afraid of. So, my friends and followers, continue having your hope. Continue believing in your hope. Continue believing in what you are doing. You can see the mass crowd that came out 4 days ago, even when that calling was impromptu. Yet, thousands fall out for Asue Ighodalo. The calling of this man is the savior, or would be the savior of Edo State. We will not make that stupid mistake we made in 1989 to drive Abu Salih away. Sorry, 1990. No, yeah. Sorry, what am I saying? Yes, 1989. Abi, yes. Sorry, what am I saying? 1983 to drive Abu Salih away and brought in Governor Bemudia, because it was a military rule that gave you He gave you a traffic light and build state at that time. You thought he has done a great job. But Abu Salida did more far better than what that man did. People used him to sweep it out of the way. We will never allow Obaseki legacy to be swept out of Benin City. For those of you who are willing to know what this man have achieved in Edo State, go meet them in Benin and let them take you around. In short, call me, I will call Alfred to take you around Benin City and see the achievement of Godwin Obaseki. I will sponsor the transport. Believe me honestly, anybody going to Nigeria from now till August and you want to see the project, the development of Edo, what Edo has changed to be from the day Obaseki entered power till now, and you needed transportation to move you around, I will pay for Uber or boat with Apostle or Apostle's car. I will fuel it and I will take you around. You will come back to be saying hallelujah to God next time. So I'm not going to be stay too long here. I just came here to confirm to you, my brother RM, don't worry about that. We are in the ballot. The case that you are celebrating has nothing to do with the primaries. Believe me honestly. May God bless you all for being here with me. I told you say all time, I won't stay too long online here. I just came to answer that you should stop encouraging me. I've already got encouragement already. The day you see me supporting any candidate, I'm a man that is above 50 years of age. So I should understand exactly the left and right of my life. I know the best decision to take. I'm not drunk, I'm normal. And if I come out to say this is the right thing to do, I would never regret it. And I've never regretted it. The only thing I regretted was supporting in my life. The only thing I've ever regretted was supporting Buhari. I never knew his age has come to that extent that it's no longer something upstairs, is not there anymore again. So every day people continue comparing, hailing Governor Oti. Governor Oti, well, I give him pass mark so far. But he has done not even 50% of what Obaseki have done. That is the gospel truth. The light we are celebrating, he has accelerated it and opened it. But that light issue has been constructed, almost completed 87% or 90% since 24 years before they now launch it. And there's no light in Abia or the Abia state. It's just like the way we are using Azura, we are using Oshomona in Benin. People are still complaining because they don't have lights in their house. Ask those who live in Abia if all of them have lights. Azura and Oshomo power plant is working. Hotels are using it and the light is constant. But it's very expensive. It is supposed to be so because it's just new. When we have more private people, private companies, you see the price will now start going down. When solar energy came out in this place here in Italy, one panel was sold for 500 euros. One panel, that window size panel, I did installations of solar energy 6-7 years ago here. We're buying one panel, the cheapest panel from China was 500 euros. And you need sometimes you need to install 1,000 panel like that to enable supply some maybe 2 or 3 companies in that area. But today now that panel is less than 250 euros because more companies now find out the technology, now start producing in a cheaper way, now start producing in Thailand, in Finland, in India, even in some local places in Africa and South America. So the cost of production now went low. So it is. When any new product comes out in town, it's always very, very expensive. But Obaseki did not promise you that I will light the whole Edo state. No, he didn't say so. Well, he said that he's going to make sure no government establishment will start using generator as it was before. No public offices, no schools, government offices. You people are talking APC. Aso Rock is using generator. Our governor does not use generator in Edo State. So, even though this man did not do anything at all in Edo State, I was able to stabilize the payment of workers in Edo State, increase it, pay pensions, pay arrears. That's a pass mark. Are you talking about the head sections? God bless you, Doc Ray. Please, where are you from, Doc Ray? Which village? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Do you want to come and speak up here for a few minutes? If you want, I'll bring you up. Ray, please, let me add you. So you just tell us a little bit from your place, please. Please accept it, please. Don't be shy. I know you are a gallant man. Kelly Galilee, how are you? You don't go work. Chairman, accept my call, please. Let's talk about it. Where are you from? In Edo State. Anyway, maybe he's busy. Okay, Fred, Alpha, good morning. So as I was trying to say, he might not have 100% pass mark in what he have done in the state. But at least they said in a village where everybody is blind, a man that has one eye becomes the king. Because Edo was put into rubbles for long. Oshobole did his best. But you cannot compare, how do I call it, an activist, a semi-activist, and a semi-politician to somebody who is a technocrat or an economist. There are two different ways of operation. Two different ways of operation they operate. So today I'm not here because it's a very bad time for us. It is in the evening, we have more viewers, but I'm keeping it here. So the message will reach Osas RN to let him know that don't write us or wish us well. We are well in our camp. As far as PDP in Edo State is concerned, sorry, no, okay, no problem, Doc Ray, no problem. So, as far as PDP is concerned in Edo State, as I tell you, I don't belong to any political party, but I've been fully in support of Ogie and Asue Ighodalo because I see potential in them. Ogie is a rooted politician in Edo State, and I know everywhere in Edo State. So Asue has the brain. Ogie will teach him the road, where to go. Asue will bring the ideas on what to do over there. That's the one reason why they are there together, you understand? The reason why we are supporting Asue Ighodalo because he has something upstairs. Just listen to how men talk. Hold on. Sometimes I like to play evidence, you know. Hold on. Let me just show you one thing. Asue Ighodalo. Just 2 minutes, please. Just 2 minutes, please.
The National Executive Committee of the PDP has members of the
No, this is not this
council. And the net members.
No, I'm sorry. Let me just bring the interview. Let me bring the interview. I'll bring your always interview. You understand? Hold on. Just 2 minutes, because you know why? I did not start. Yeah, Archie Fred, you cannot be writing there. If you want to fire me, let me bring you up. We like that. Come up. Come up. Come up, please. I don't anything I interview on so.
My part, or I don't know what it was, but somehow education as the mathematics of law. Tough.
Hold on. Let me use the one in harassment so that they will not say it's partial. Alati, if you want me to fire me, come on.
To the polls.
Hold on.
Like the next man, Chairman Nigerian Breweries, Chairman Nigerian Summit Economic Group, Director Nigerian Sovereign National Authority, and then you've been economic advisor at one point to former Governor Adams Oshiomhole. You've been Chairman Board of Trustees of the Alagodaro Summit, which is an investment body for Edo State, which in fact said Obaseki had managed in 7 years to increase Edo State economy by about 147%. Having been part of this process, why? What are you still looking for? What is the missing link that you want to go and address, as governor? Because you've been there, or you've been here, you've been there. Is it that you have to be governor to feel a sense of fulfillment?
Thank you very much.
You listen to person who be governor. And again,
Chairman, please say former chairman. I'm resigned and retired from all of those positions.
Okay, God bless you.
So thank you. Truly, I have been blessed at being successful, or moderately successful in all the things I have done so far. And in my advisory role, particularly to the Edo State government and in other capacities, and my time on the board of the Sovereign Investment Authority clearly showed me that there's a path to
to help our people out of poverty, out of want, out of neglect. Previous governments have done modestly well, relatively well, but I think that I can also bring to bear a lot of the experiences that I have garnered over the years from my international, local, and other connections. And this is what I want to bring to Edo State. Over the years, I keep coming back to Edo State. I keep coming back to Nigeria. You look all over Nigeria, the pain on the faces of our people in Nigeria. Truly, our people are suffering. And I don't think it's necessary with the resources we have, the manpower we have, and I want to drill it down into my state. That's where I can immediately offer my services. So that's all. There's nothing more than that. I think it's the hand of destiny. It's a calling. I think I can truly contribute my own quota to helping to lift our economy out of where it is, lift our people from poverty, provide the necessary infrastructure. And I think we can start this journey of moving Nigeria from the third world to the first world. You know, we always keep talking about a country with potential, a country with potential. It's high time we started this process of realizing that potential fully. And I just want to contribute my quota by the grace of God. And if the good people of Edo State give me the opportunity, and so that's why I'm here. And nothing.
Let me take it forward so that I will not waste much time.
Thank you for me.
Okay.
But anyway, hi, how are you?
Very well. Good. So a couple of things.
This is so far answer the question.
Number one will be from 2015 to about now, Edo has taken on over 100 billion in debts. What will be your approach to lessen the debt as against what Mr. Obaseki has done? That's number one question. Number two, what is it that Obaseki has done or has not done that you want to come and do and improve upon? Number three.
Which one is it? Done or not done?
Done or not done that you want to improve upon? Number three, are you Obaseki's third term?
See, intelligent questions. Listen how mouths are put together.
Okay. Okay, fine. You know, there's the issue about debt is this, and there's no problem with taking debt if you're taking debt for developmental purposes and for purposes that regenerate the economy and build on the economy and grow the economy. So there's no problem. The issue is how we use debt.
Money borrowing.
One of the things we've noticed in our economy is that there's so many leakages. You know, we take the debt and it leaks. We take the debt and we use it on current expenditure. You know, that's the issue. From what I see, a chunk of the debt that has been taken in Edo State has gone towards capital expenditure. And, you know, I don't see a problem with that. If we use debt properly, debt is going to re-earn, debt is going to restructure the economy, and it's going to create an economy that is growing at multiples. So I don't have a problem with that. What we will do is that we will continue looking at those areas where we can regenerate the economy of Edo State, where we can pull people out of poverty, where we can remove our people from subsistence bases, and where we can grow the economy at a rate that gives us the revenue base to pay back this debt faster. So I'm not scared of debt. I'm not worried about debt. What I'm going to make sure of is that by God's grace, we won't have those leakages that make debt a problem. So debt in itself, and if you look into businesses and look at business balance sheets, you see that they take debt. Sometimes you take debt to restructure your balance sheet, but the important thing is, what do you use that debt for? That's the key. So we will use our debt positively for the benefit of the economy of our state, so that the debt can earn for us, and so repayment of that debt will never be a problem. So it's not a function of taking debt, it's what you use the debt for. So I'm not worried about that at all. I'm not worried about that. What the government has done well, in fairness, in certain areas, and there's certain areas that he could have done better. So let's pick education, for instance. I know, because I was on Governor Shomole's economic team, that by about 2016, we weren't doing very well with education. That has changed in the last 7 years. Edo State probably is one of the top 3 states in education, primary and secondary education in the state. And that's truly remarkable. You know, I even know of a family. There's a gentleman who told me that his daughter was in primary 6 and he had to move her back to primary 3 because the younger brother that was in primary 2 knew much more than the primary 6 sister. So they're seeing the effect. Teachers are being trained, you know, our schools are using tabs, they're going into the first world, they're using technology. So he's done great there. What civil service reform, land reform, land restructuring, the palm oil program, the fantastic program. If you go to the Kubauha local government in Edo State, it's becoming a major industrial belt. Following through with the gas pipeline area, there's work going on the Benin port. So there's a lot of great things that have been done. There's Edo Best. Edo Best, for instance, Edo Jobs, for instance, is a great program, but it seems not to be working as effectively as it should because it's focused more on those who are already skilled but looking for jobs. What we need to do now is to trickle it down to those who are not so skilled or who are semi-skilled, who are looking for jobs. And then we have to go into the issue of skilling and scaling skill. You know, that's really critical. And that's going to help in bringing investments because if you have fit for purpose citizens, it'll bring in investment. So those are some of the areas that things haven't been done well. And of course, roads. And okay, you can argue it any which way, you know.
Hold on, please. Let's talk to Model Bebolo. So people will understand the reason why I refuse not to be used. Just listen, eh? Listen.
Candidate of the All Progressives Agriculture
local government area begins.
Just to listen.
I think the first thing I should do is to tell this work. I've made this work comfortable for my people. And my people are happy because we have flagged up this work and the job commenced. Now, by the grace of God, we complete it.
For these natives, the presence of the bulldozer is a sign that the years of suffering on the road is coming to an end.
Actually, the road was so bad.
Okay, sorry.
State working committee.
Listen.
For working tirelessly. A very long time, but we have come to this point. Thank you, all of you, because this mandate I will not disappoint you.
Thank you, all of you. I will not disappoint you.
Transformation. Taking a day out of people to good. Development, I assure you. And I believe the government of coming up 2024 is going to be a new town for Edo. Thank you, all of you. Remain as we campaign.
Then this is a pattern. Hold on. I'll just leave here and by
quite a number of people. And some of us aspirants met, and I had to agree with the view that it was prohibitive, astronomical. It was too high, the numbers. And indeed, I put my name to a note that was sent out to that effect. The party has come back to say that theirs is the cheapest ticket in town, and that the other parties are much higher, are asking for much higher. I don't buy that argument. Quite a number of us don't buy it, and but it's a continuing engagement.
Do you see the way it's written?
The truth of the matter is that if you want to be in the game, you must play by the rules. In Bielsa, same scenario played out.
So
initially
I beg to leave, but I just want to let everybody know today that I'm not here to campaign or do anything. I just want to come here to educate a little bit my brother, Osas Aren, to let him know that PDP has no skeleton in his cupboard. That Ogie and Asue Ighodalo remains a candidate. The judgment that was given or the pronouncement made by Ocon has no effects, physically, morally, or otherwise, from this party or this primaries that I was done in Edo State. So I sign off today. I'm back again for other big deliberations, you understand? But what I want him to understand, or want you to understand, my brother, is that there's no case in Edo State. Face your campaign. If you are for Akpata, campaign for Akpata. If you are for Bebolo, campaign for him, even though when you know it is already dead before arrival. That's your business. But for me, I'm sending you this message. Don't advise me. Don't pray for me. Don't worry about me. I have a candidate, which is Asue Ighodalo and Ogie. So they are in the ballot, and no judge or no court has removed them from the ballot. I thank you all for being here for us. Sign off. Bye-bye.
Now we don't hear from Pa Hitro. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.